forfeiting that $300 if they had a wedding reception or something, because who'd want to clean that up?
Not necessarily.
Really?
You know, I've seen,
But I'm glad you
I've
put
stayed,
it at
I've stayed after many a wedding, helped to clean up at a church or other event. It's right here's the same type.
At least it's $300 because you get it cleaned up for that amount. Well, that sounds good, Lee. I think you did a lot of legwork.
Is this gonna be an emotional?
Well,
Emotional.
Y'all need to go ahead and discuss that. Me and him already have been into it about it.
Consider an action on it.
Okay,
Me and
so
him
now,
already been arguing
I
about it.
make a motion and we accept this rental agreement.
I
Oh, excuse me.
had something. Nothing is to be attached or placed on walls. I mean, if someone's having a birthday party or something, I mean, I don't see nailing anything up there, but, I mean, using some tape or
Well,
something.
but you have to understand, right now, those walls
Just got insulation
has
inside.
a thin sheet of plastic covered insulation. Over time, and even now, it won't take much to rip a hole in that stuff.
I mean,
They're going to figure out some other way.
After we get solid walls up, we might could amend it.
Yeah, like I said, this did be amended, but, you know, still, anyway.
I haven't been inside.
Yeah, you probably need to go in there. There's only walls are where the bathroom and the kitchen is. The rest is just insulation. There's no walls.
The bathroom shower.
You got a bathroom, shower, utility
If you're
room.
having a birthday party or something for someone, they're gonna put up.
Well, I mean, people can be imagined come up different ways, like getting the balloons that float and tying decoration between two balloons or something like that.
Yeah, that would probably go under the damage clause anyway. I mean, if they can put it on and take it off without doing damage, then they're good.
Well, hopefully, let's go ahead and put this to bed. Hopefully, the next administration will see fit to go ahead and complete the building. What we did was the bare minimum to get the state out of our hair. Hopefully, the next administration will say, okay, let's go ahead and complete the building. But right now, it's just a 4,000 square foot with a men's bathroom, a women's bathroom, and a utility room and a shower. That's all. And the shower, utility room, well, we can go down there and look at it. Shower and utility room, all that has walls and a roof. But other than that, that's all. That's the only thing in the building right now.
Heating and
I have heating and air conditioning. Thank you. Doctor, I bought it. That air conditioning worked too. It got 4 big units in there. They wear a coat in there. And the heat works also.
I'd like to make a motion that we accept this rental agreement with the addition of the $250 in city limits as far as deposit.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'll second.
It's been motion and second that we accept this rental agreement. But now, any other questions? Questions? All in favor? Got a loud one in. And let me piggyback on the back of this community center. Since I didn't have this, I didn't know I was gonna get this. Councilmember, would you please pull out this document?
Certificate of construction.
Yeah.
Don't blow.
I'm really not. Mr. Newspaper Man, I want you to quote me on this, okay? At this time, I would like to personally thank my staff. I'd like to personally thank, special thanks to the EDC. Without them, we wouldn't be able to get through with it. And every person that had something to do with us completing the building. The building is ours now, folks. It belongs to Coffee City.
I thought that was too.
It's ours. The hearing is just a formality. This building is ours now. So, it's ours. I signed this morning. You know, I'm not going to jump on this horse, but I'm going to say this real quick. Through Mr. Burke's administration, Mr. Abby Chong, through this administration, I don't care if you like me or not, we've done more for this city than has ever been done without taking a bribe and kickback and stealing money. And I just want to make sure that my folks know that I am on a cloud right now. When I sign this thing today, the building is ours. Okay? It's ours now. The hearings are just a formality, you know. But the building, this says certificate of completion. It's done.
I have one question, Mayor.
Yes.
And I was talking to Councilman Graham about this. Was it not cheaper for the city to complete the building than it was for us to pay the $40,000 or $45,000 to say, let's not do it?
Oh, yeah. No. What would have happened was we would have to come back to pay you $250,000 back. of which,
Well, no, at one time, it was only about 40. My point is, it saved the city money by having it
Definitely.
completed versus not having.
definitely, and you got something over there, you know? You got something over there. And I'll be honest with you, Mr. Newspaper Man, I didn't start this. This was started during their administration. I just tweaked it. As I said, I would when I first took over office. I tweaked things. I did not start this. Glenn Burke's administration that started this. I just tweaked it. But that's how I build it. Now, I'm not going to be able to post the hours yet, but I got some things planned for that building over there that'll help pay the electric bill at least. Sunday football. Popcorn machine going to be over there. We're going to put a refrigerator over there. A locked one. And maybe sell sodas, whatever.
Bingo.
I've been trying to get bingo. Now, I'm still working on that, but I'm not going to say that in front of the newspaper, man. So he might go back and tell Frank I'm trying to steal his business. But a little bingo out here, but we have a building. The building is ours, and I'm not trying to put anybody's business out in the street, but let me put it to you like this. There's a family that had some tragedy. Had we had that building up, they could have at least stayed there instead of paying a ridiculous amount of rent, like at a hotel, places like that, which had the twisters on to make them come down, and other things. I mean, you know, there's so many things you can use over there, and the Red Cross has already got with me and said that if there's some kind of major disaster or major this, they will come in and they will assist with all the building funds and everything else. I'm already in cahoots with the Red Cross. So that building will be a refuge. It can be whatever you want it to be. The only thing I got to do now is have it wired for generator. The fire chief forgot that one. But Stonebridge, who are our construction team, they've agreed to do it at a minimum cost, probably because they went a week over and I didn't charge them for that week over. And I didn't charge them for that week over. Gentlemen, straighten this out right now. I didn't charge them for going over a week because their bid came in so much lower than everybody else. If it hadn't been for them, we couldn't have finished that building. Well, not finished. We couldn't have did what we did to it. They were like $40,000 up under everybody else, so I didn't see the need to fine them for being a week late. Just get it done. But we have till September 14th. Get checkmate. And I got an extension in. So, staff, thank you. EDC, couldn't have done it without you. And you got my little begging list. I'll be begging for some more money Wednesday. But we got big plans for that building. The exterminator was here today, and he exterminated the building because I saw a couple of spiders there. We don't want to be liable, even though we do have insurance on the building. For those of you who didn't notice, we got fresh artificial turf out there, fresh grass out there. They sprayed the grass today. We got a lot of things going on with that building. We got a lot of things going on, so I'm just ecstatic about it. All right, I ain't gonna blow my horn anymore long ago, but I'm happy. I'm not like get this monkey off my back. Okay, let's move on. John Graham's resignation from EDC. John decided to resign from EDC. I talked with John, and his reasons were his reasons. There's not anybody's business. There's nothing to act upon. He resigned, period. So this is just an information thing right here. There's no acting upon. He resigned. He resigned. And I understand the reason why he resigned. That might be a reason why me and him are not on the ballot this year. So that's the information purposes of it. All right. I know I mess y'all up every time when I put this open forum on debate. What I'm simply saying is, if you folks that are running for office want to have an open forum or a debate, let me know, and I will set it up for you. I will not moderate it. I won't have anything to do with it. I'm trying to find out the rules now. This lead said something about if you live in Coffee City, you run in Coffee City, you might not be able to do it here in Coffee City.
I think it's just the city can't have anything to do with it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But I mean, I can set it up. But if that's what y'all want to do out there, and the reason I say that is because a lot of these citizens wants to know what everybody's got on their agenda. They want to know who's doing what and how they're doing it. Because I'll tell you, I drive through Broward Bay every Sunday, and people stop me and ask me. I said, I don't know who's doing what. Okay, well, can we have some kind of thing where we can see what the candidate, what they're going to do? So those of you that are running for office, if you want to have one, I will get it set up for you. I won't moderate, but I'll get it set up for you. But you kind of owe it to these folks to let them know what platform, for lack of a better word, that you're running on, because a lot of them are, they're out there. They really want to know, and they're really starting to. I put it like this: Broward Bay folks are really starting to feel home now, like they should have been. They really starting to feel at home now, you know, and that's a good thing. And I do ride through other parts of the city, but they don't stop me. They just take pictures of me. Yes, ma'am.
Mayor, I think Mr. Graham, J-Tom, would be a great moderator for something like that.
You
Because
wanted
I
to do
feel
it?
like he's impartial on all sides and he's
This
always
is- I guess the
reported
newspaper
fairly.
can sponsor it
If you were interested in doing it,
We'll get some, I'm not sure it'd be me, but we'll get someone in mind.
Right. But if you folks running for office want to do it, please get with me, and I will call to Austin. I will talk to what main man down there? What's his name? Bill. Bill Longley. I'll talk to Bill, the head of the TML. I'll make sure it's a Bible book. Might even be able to use that building. I don't know, because that was now. I don't know. So, but I'll get it set up for you. I will do that for you because I'm concerned about, listen to what I just said. Hey, let me try that again. I'm worried about some of our citizens not knowing what's going on and want to ask questions, and I think it'd be a great idea. But if you don't want to do it, nobody can force you to do it. So, anyway, that's why that's on the thing. If you want to get with me next week sometime, or this week, I'll look up the laws and stuff and get with Bill, and we can set this thing up. And we can, as long as we get it in the paper in time, let everybody know that it's, you know, that's what's going to happen. And the reason I say that is because I went to the one that the judge had when she was running for office. It was nice. It was nice. I mean, they had the candidates up there, and they would pull questions out of the hat, if I remember right. And they had to shut Bernard Minoy down a couple of times. But it's very informative, and when you left there, you know who was standing and what they were standing for. So, anyway, that's why that's on there. Number 11, City of Coffee City website. Well, after talking with certain members of the Economic Development Board, they've asked me to put up a city website to not counteract, but to have people that Google Coffee City not go to that stupid site. The EDC asked me to do this. So what I did is, well, I didn't do it, Selena did it. And she put everything in my name. We went back and opened up the Weebly account, which we still maintain the domain name, cityofcoffeecity.com. That's still ours. We reactivated that. We've got a choice between his grandson and another guy who wants to be the webmasters. And this hadn't been brought before the Economic Development Board yet, so that's why we had posted it for a day or so, then we pulled it back down because it hadn't been approved by the EDC. The EDC wants to fund it, and they want it to be a transparent site, which I don't have a problem with, none whatsoever, so I will know more after Wednesday when they meet. They asked me to do it, and it can go up right now. It just doesn't have much on it. But contrary to proper belief, this time we're gonna have to pay for it. It's not gonna be free. God's not gonna do it out of the goodness of His heart. We're gonna have to pay for it. But the board said they want to pay for it, and they want to have one up for their events coming up and things like that. And so,
Isn't it $50 a month or something?
no,
About 90, wasn't it?
it depends. Oh, what are you talking about? The website or the host?
To keep that website up and to monitor it and everything.
How much was it?
People got a proposal.
No, not the master, not the webmaster, just the Weebly. Is there a charge with that?
It's paid for 2 years. It will expire when the domain name expires.
Okay, it's already paid for 2 years. So that's the reason why we're talking about doing that, because right now you Google Coffee City and you come up with this stupid site. So that's kind of bothering some of the people we're trying to get here something else. We want to build up a clean, fresh website. And I know nobody in here is directly responsible for this stupid website, but shut up. We're going to have a good meeting. So that's what we're going to do, if they vote to do that. So I'm just an informative thing, okay?
Look at that iron.
All right, let's move on. Next is just information. November election, ballot placement is just, Ray Wakeman, Steve Gulson running for mayor. Michael Rivas, Richard Schuler. Where's our Richard today? And Ruthie Woods, Seward, they're running for place 1. Don Weaver, Lee, running for place 3. Ron Jeffries and Phil Rutledge are running for place 5. Don't say I didn't tell you. I just told you. And that should have already been in the paper. These are your candidates for the ensuing election. If you notice, my name is John Graham. Is nowhere on there.
You left out Albertson.
Yeah, Abby Chong. We're going over there. You go over there and fish. All they know is you make it across the lake every day. All right, the next part is dates for the early voting. Don't say I didn't give you this information. I took the 22nd through the 2nd, November the 2nd, for your early voting. The locations are Athens at the Henderson County Election Center, Chandler at the Community Center, and 7 Points at City Hall. So you got the dates, you got the times, you got the candidates. That's rock and fire. Any questions? Yes?
Regular election day, November the 6th, gonna be here.
Chandler's closer.
Uh-oh. And, yeah, you know why? Because I'm gonna tell y'all, well, you standing there and Gullison right there with your one, y'all come there. They got to charge you. Now, we supposed to be splitting the cost with the county because we're helping them by holding the election here. It's gonna run you $5,000, guaranteed. But now that's giving us a break. It's about $5,000, right, Angie?
Yes,
Yeah.
Have the arrangements already been made?
Oh, not yet. They'll be made. Yeah, we'll take care of that. Denise will usually call a little bit out and say how she wants to do it, this and that. First, Benoit come up in here and start taping stuff out to the walls. And, let me shut up. But yeah,
Good having a community center, you could take nothing to do.
yeah, he'll tape on the installation. Ron's laughing because see, I got a hold of him that time. He's up here too, and I got a hold of him about that tape. We'll figure out something though. We'll either have it here or have it down in the community center. Probably better have it down in the community center, if at all. I got to find out the rules for it, but now since it's ours, I'm not gonna say it. But yeah, it will be at this location now. Because we already, when we went to that class about that SB 100, 600, whatever, Denise said it then that it was gonna be here. That's why we had to do the additional 6 months because they're not gonna support the main thing. But she said it will be here. And I asked her, well, if we're helping you out and you're the county, don't you want to cut us a break? She said, I am gave you a break. So it'll be here though, in answer to your question. All right, any other question? Judge?
Sir.
Rock and fire.
28 new cases. We had a jury docket. We had 2 jury trials, 7 non-jury. We have 1 case dismissed at trial. 39 Class C misdemeanors filed. 3 cases appealed. We had 9 cases dismissed after driving safety or deferred, and $7,360 taken in, of which the city got to keep $4,551.
Is that it?
That's it.
Where's the fire chief? Oh man. Anybody want to read his dissertation? Can y'all, huh? I know how to read. You want to read? Since you have such an interest in the fire department nowadays? Mr. Water Pump Man? That was $2,500 by the way.
Go ahead. I'll mind about that first house fire on my lake.
Yeah.
All right, we had, month of August, had 27 calls for service. Call volume is above average is 20. Had 1 building fire, 7 rubbish grass, burn ban fires, 8 medical calls, 3 tree destruction, 1 good intent call, 1 down power line, 1 vehicle fire, 1 MBA, 1 missing person, 2 boat rescues, and 1 weather standby. We currently have 14 senior firefighters. Brush 2 is in the shop for minor repairs. we'll be hosting a recruiting and retention class here on the 15th of September. I'd like to mention again about the cooperation of neighboring departments. Wednesday the 5th of September in Pointer, there was a structure fire. Pointer, Berryville, Coffee City, and Frank's departments responded and made a terrific save. I'm grateful that the surrounding departments work so well together. I'm personally grateful to have the chance to know and work with all of these ladies and gentlemen. If you have any questions or problems, please call. Contact me, Chris Gillum, or Fire Chief. Fire Chief, wasn't that there?
Well, you know, I say this every meeting, and I'll continue to say it till the day I leave. You guys just don't know what that fire department goes through. So I'm doing it again. If you want to donate anything to them, we would greatly appreciate it. Water, something, whatever, because they only get one little set of funding per year, and that was gone a few months ago. But these folks make your insurance, my insurance rate, stay a little bit lower, plus they work all during the night. You know, that's why one reason we made him the administrator, because, you know, he calls it the night shift. He has the night shift, I have the day shift. When I come in the morning, he's been fighting fires all night long. So he makes for a safer environment for all of us. And if you don't understand it, you need to hear him wake up. And the people that he saved their houses, or the houses next to him, and he's impartial. He doesn't care who you are, what you are. He says his job, and he'll go to your house and put out your fire. A couple of them I'll question, but he'll go do it. So anyway, just that fire department's great. Yeah.
We went over this report here. It made me think on this Coffee City Community Center, we do not have a contact number listed on the actual paperwork. They need to call.
Yeah, we need to put his number on there. We're gonna do that tomorrow. We doing what?
We need to add in Chris's contact number.
Yes.
On the sheet.
Okay.
Right behind his name.
Okay.
Okay. What's next? You good?
I'm sorry, thank you.
No, you good. Mayor's report. I think I already gave my report. Just as happy as I can be. Yes.
One question on the website, are you going to reinstate the email addresses for the council people? And
Yeah, we're gonna do the whole 9 yards. Matter of fact, the email addresses haven't changed, have they? No, they haven't changed. They're still there. The email addresses are still there.
did not know that.
Yeah, the email address is still there. Now, unfortunately, I blocked a few. You can't get to me, but the email addresses are still there. cityofcoffeecity.com, right? And my email, when you email me, it comes straight to my personal email, which, anyway, but yeah, they're still there.
Okay.
But we got to revamp the whole thing if, in fact, the EDC wants to do it. And I think they pretty much said that they came to me with it. So it's pretty much a formality to go through. But we're going to put up a nice, clean website and that everybody can be proud of, you know. And as soon as they give me the word.
Can I address that?
Sure, go.
We felt like at the EDC that what goes on in Coffee City needed to be available online to whoever's looking. And for all the people that we have talked to about entertaining, trying to get them to come into the Coffee City to invest, not one of them have mentioned the ugly website, not one. So, I mean, that is ugly and it's disruptive to most people, but not one investor has mentioned that to anybody that I have met with. In fact, when I've met with them, I've told them about the website so that they would know that that was going on. And their comments to me was, they're not our first and they won't be our last to deal with. So I don't think it really hurt Coffee City a lot. It's a shame that it's there. But the members of the EDC feel like that the city business should be online. It should be obtainable. And we also feel like that website should be used to promote the city, the events or whatever that's going on within Coffee City, not just for the citizens, but also for anybody that is looking to come into town. And we do have a lot of people that are looking at us, whether you're aware of it or not. We have a lot of people looking in this direction.
And just, you good?
Yeah.
And just to add on to that, I don't think some of you realize this Coffee City is a peninsula. And there are a lot of people that are wanting to do things here, and when they look at that stupidity, One of them told me, well, let's wait till you get that mess cleared up. I said, it might not get cleared up. But the biggest thing we're getting now is they're wanting us to do the sanitation. We're not gonna do it. We'll get a business in here. You can put up a little aerobic system. We got one out there, so you put up a little aerobic system. It does fine. I'm telling you. We got both buildings tied in that aerobic system out there. Believe me, it does fine. So there are people negotiating with us. I just don't publicize it. Donald don't publicize it because of a lot of negativity, not from everybody in here, but we don't, because we don't want them letters and calls to go to them, tell them how screwed up we are. So, but there are a couple businesses looking this way. We're trying to get one right there on that corner, like by 155, which would be a beautiful, beautiful place. We had one guy that was gonna come in there and do it, but then all of a sudden the land went up. You remember that? The land went up. We almost heard it. The land went up. Anyway, I'm good. I done said my report. So.
Can I ask you a question about that rental agreement for the community center?
Yes.
You're saying that the deposit is different for the citizens versus someone who's not a citizen in Coffee City?
Yes, ma'am.
So should not the rent be different for citizens versus people that are not citizens also?
I didn't, $35 an hour to me is pretty darn cheap. You use all the water you want, you can leave the doors open and have the air conditioner wide open or the heater wide open. You got a bathroom facility.
So why don't you make it more for someone who's not in the city then? 35, I don't know what it's gonna be, but, it's just like you were saying, the destruction on the building, okay, the $300.
We hope that somebody that lives in the city will have a little more pride for their surroundings and their facility, that they're, is in their, basically in their backyard.
I'm worried more about the ones coming in.
Well, I didn't really think about to be honest, I didn't think about raising the hourly rate. But like I said, that's something, all this can be amended. I'm sure just as soon as we leave office, it's all gonna be, a lot of this stuff's gonna be amended. But right now, this is what I've got to lay. And we'll just go with what we've got, and if there's nothing that raises concerns, so hey, we think it needs to be higher, we can meet again and we can change it.
So if we have a suggestion that we just give it to one of the council members and for a discussion or whatever.
Well, that can, and then again, that can be one of the items that you might want to do next Tuesday. Next Tuesday is design about the community center. So any question, quirks, as far as the room, anything else, we'll ascertain them at that time. So next Tuesday, say what you need to say. Okay, I take a motion to get out of here. No, I can't make the motion. It's been motion and second that we adjourn. Angelina, question. Bam, we're gone. Now, if there's anybody, any of you citizens, that want to see the community center, I'm gonna go down and open it up. You got the key? Yeah.
Yes, it is.